welcome back to my channel, welcome to everybody. This is the very last video from the series which is dedicated to my 32 watt tube receiver project. The amplifier, the receiver, is fully completed, is commissioned, in fact, everything is working as it should. So in this new video I would like to show you the final outcome of this very exciting project. So time to think about a new project, which you will see in this channel. And for the moment, thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much again. Just a quick recap of the past steps. This is the power amplifier left channel. This is the power amplifier right channel. Each power amplifier is built on the basis of two 6P3CE tubes. These are Russian, similar to the 6L6 tube. Similar but not identical. It's important to take that into account when designing a power amplifier based on those tubes. This is the phase splitter. This is an ECC81 tube, and this is the first power amplifier gain stage. This is an EF86 tube. This is the output transformer for the left channel, and this of course is the output transformer for the right channel. This is the power transformer. The two ECC83 tubes you see here are the basis of the preamplifier. Each one, this is for the left channel, this is for the right channel. Each tube is composed, as you know, by two triodes. One triode is configured as a cathode follower in order to provide a low impedance for the following stages. Another section is used then as I would say, a preamplifier stage in order to provide gain. This is a view of the rear panel. Here we have the socket for the power cable. This is the power switch, the main power switch, I would say, with the relevant fuse. And here we have the input section. So these two plugs are for the digital to analog integrated converter. This is for the SPDIF coaxial, and this is for the Toslink optical. Here we have the two RCA plugs for the analog auxiliary input, left and right, of course. This is the FM antenna, the antenna for the integrated FM tuner module, and this is the antenna for the integrated Bluetooth module. Finally, these are the plugs for the speakers, left and right, or better, right and left from where you are seeing. As you can see, we have two plugs, one for 4 ohm and the other for 8 ohm speakers. Let's have a look now at the user interface of the amplifier. The unit is switched off completely now. In order to switch the Arduino, so the microcontroller on, I act on the switch on the back. Now Arduino gets powered. As you can see, the microcontroller prompts a welcome message to the user, and then the amplifier is in standby mode now. The amplifier can stay in this position forever. I mean, this is again in standby mode. The current drawn by Arduino in this moment is very low. Arduino is configured in this moment as idle. So again, the consumption is very low in this moment. In order to fully wake up the amplifier, I can now act on either the remote control or on the front panel, and in particular on this pressing this knob. Let's wake up fully the amplifier now through the remote control. As you can see, the Arduino, the microcontroller, is performing some initial checks before giving green light to the amplifier. In this moment, the microcontroller was measuring the the current flowing through each one of the power tubes, and only when the current gets higher than a certain amount, the microcontroller gives a green light to the amplifier. So in this moment this was achieved, so now we have the FM tuner selected. Through the remote control I can act on the volume control. You might see the volume knob moving. As you might remember, the volume potentiometer is a motorized one, so I can move it through the remote control. I can, of course, change the tuning. And again, increase the volume, of course. I'm just reducing the volume. Another position, another input, FM tuner mono. As you can see, the LED on the right is switched off now. This is useful in case of weak radio stations, in order to increase the signal to noise ratio. After this FM tuner mono position, the next possible selectable input is the auxiliary analog input. You might remember I have deployed two RCA plugs on the back of the amplifier for analog inputs. For example, I can connect an external phono preamplifier. Next position is the Bluetooth, the integrated Bluetooth module. In this moment my mobile phone is connected to this. All these settings can be changed through the front panel. This is an encoder, so again I'm browsing through the possible inputs. And again, this is the Bluetooth input. After the Bluetooth input, which is still connected in this moment, the next one is the integrated digital to analog converter, coaxial. In this moment I have connected an external Bluetooth receiver, which is connected to the amplifier with both type of connections, coaxial and optical. So let's switch my mobile phone to the external Bluetooth input, and as you can see, as you can hear, the amplifier is now working with the external Bluetooth receiver connected with a coaxial cable. So in this moment I'm using the integrated digital to analog converter within the amplifier. I can now select the optical input as well. Now the external Bluetooth receiver is connected to the amplifier through the optical cable. As you remember, I said both are connected, both type of cables are connected. And the next position is I would call a service position, which allows to monitor the status of the tubes. The data you see on the right is the instantaneous power consumption of each one of the power tubes in idle position, because no input is selected in this moment. This is very useful when replacing the power tubes, very useful in order to properly set the bias, the polarization voltage for each one of the 4 power tubes. Now I have the integrated Bluetooth module selected again. My mobile phone is not transmitting music in this moment. Let's do that now. I just want to let you appreciate the very high signal to noise ratio of the amplifier. Let me just increase the volume and put my mobile phone in standby. As you might see, I'm increasing the volume further. You might see the volume knob moving. And as you can appreciate, absolutely no noise, nor hum coming from the speakers. And in this position, believe me, the volume would be really very high. Let's play music now.